folks, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about this guitar. This is a Les Paul Modern Studio. It's very, very light, which is very, very cool. So let me talk about the guitar. I'll go from top to bottom. I got the Gibson on the headstock, and they're using the mother of pearl there, which is very cool. The fretboard is ebony, okay, which is never had ebony before. Feels really, really smooth compared to a rosewood, so that's kind of neat. There is binding on the neck, but it's black, so you can't see it, but you can feel it with your hand. The neck is satin, which is kind of nice. It doesn't have that sort of clamminess that you get sometimes if you're playing and it's hot and you're sweating. So the neck is satin. The whole body is satin, so you don't have that high gloss finish. The pickups on this are, depending on what side of the fence you are, you might like them or hate them. They're the 490R and a 498T pickups, which thus far I'm okay with, but we'll see. All the metals have this sort of smoky gray finish to them, which is why they don't pop out. So the guitar is real dark. It doesn't have really any gloss to it. The knobs, they all pull out, so you can split the neck pickup, you can split the bridge pickup, you can do the out of phase, and you can do the blow switch where you pull out the one knob and you basically go straight from the bridge pickup out. Okay. Got the Grover headstocks on here, also the smoky gray, but for me the big deal was this, that cutaway. Just the ability to get up high is really nice. Now it's not as nice a cutaway as you would find, say, on the Alex Lifeson Access, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's no body binding on this, although you can kind of see a difference in color because it does still have a maple cap on it. It's mahogany with the maple cap, but without the binding. And I know it's really super light. Now the neck, I should mention, they call this a 60s asymmetrical neck, I think. I've got a bunch of 60s neck guitars. What I can say is that it's a little bit wider than the typical 60s neck, and the fretboard is really, really flat. Like, this thing is kind of built for speed, but it's pretty cool. Also, just sort of as an aside here, I got the poker chip on here. The poker chip doesn't come on it, but it does come in the bag when you buy it. I also have replaced the truss rod cover with the one that said studio with this plain one, and the plain truss rod cover is also in the case. But yeah, let's play this thing through. Let's get some tones. So right now I'm going DI into my Scarlett here, into Reaper, and I'm coming out of a Friedman Runt 20, and no effects, pure clean. So that's what we're going to start with. Alright, so I'm going to start off. I got all the volumes and tones at 10. I'm just going to do all the humbuckers first, starting on the bridge. Alright, let's split the bridge first. Split the neck pickup. Pickup split. with most pickup splitting, your volume kind of goes down. This is why I'll probably never use this feature. But anyway, let's do the out of phase thing. That's the out of phase with both humbuckers. And there's the out of phase with single coils, which there's in phase. There's out of phase. With the humbuckers in, here's in phase. Here's the out of phase. Don't know if I'll ever use that sound, but anyway. Alright, let me put some dirt on this and let you hear that. Alright, I got a little bit of dirt on this with the just amp gain from the Friedman. So I'll start again with all humbucker and I'll start on the bridge. Here's the middle. Here's the neck. Alright, let's do splitting the pickups here. I'll start with the bridge split. Here's the neck split. Okay, here's the middle with both pickups split. Alright, I'm going to do the out of phase, the Peter Green thing. So I'm going to put both humbuckers in and I'm going to pull the out of phase. So first I'll play a little bit in phase, then I'll go out. Out of phase. Alright, we can do that also with the split, so let's do that. So here it is, split in phase. Out of phase. Okay, last thing is the blow switch. So I'm going to leave it in the middle here. I'll play a little bit, then I'll hit the blow switch, or the blow. I call it that. When you pull out the toe knob for the bridge, it should go from bridge straight out. So let's do it with in the middle position first, and then I'll go hit the blow. All right, there you go. All right, let me tell you my thoughts. All right, the pros. It's light. I like the feel of the neck with the satin finish. I like the flat fretboard. It's really cool. I like the high access. That's great. All of those are positives. The pickup splitting, it's not anything I've ever done before because every guitar that I've owned that had the pickup splitting, it just, you lose too much volume. If you're playing with the band, as soon as you split the pickups, you disappear. So that's not something I'm really going to use. The out of phase thing, it's kind of nice for a different tone, maybe if you're recording or something, but at a live setting, I don't think that's something I would use either. Pickups, I'm still kind of on the fence on. They sound okay. They're very aggressive pickups. All the other pickups I have are I think a lot lower output. Yeah, these are really angry. But there you go. I think maybe with a little bit of EQ, a little bit of tweaking, and some gain pedals, maybe you can calm it down a little bit, make it a little tamer. But there you go. So the one thing though that I think Gibson messed up on with this is I think their pricing. I think they priced these a little bit too high. And in Canada, these are before taxes, I think up around the $2,800 range, which I think is too much. The studios, I think just the regular studios, I think are about $700 or $800 cheaper than this. And for them to charge that extra money, extra $700-800 for the heel contour and you know I don't know what else they did on this. Maybe the ebony fretboard. I mean, I think it's a little ridiculous because there's not really that many upgrades on this over the actual studio. So I think they missed the mark there. These would probably go a lot better if they were a little priced a little better. But there you go. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I've got a whole whack of other product reviews on here. There's also original music and all kinds of music talk. Check out the playlists. Hit the subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.